Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's Friday. Hope everybody has a safe and a nice weekend. Overnight, prices are kind of mixed. We've got beans unchanged. November it's $9.99. We've got corn up a penny or two, while wheat's down a penny or two. Outside market stocks have turned lower. Concern about European bank situation. Also, no stimulus package yet out of Congress for COVID aid. And we've got the dollar higher, and we've got gold lower. So as far as news overnight, I think in weather-wise, it looks like Argentina is going to get some scattered showers. They'll need rain, more rain, to get the crops planted. Central Brazil remains dry. Ukraine is going to get some rains, but Russia remains dry. Here in the United States, the Midwest, it's going to be cool and dry over the next couple of weeks, and that should aid harvest. Again, farmers are trying to let this corn dry out in the field because it's slow in drying. And so far, they're not showing any interest to selling corn at this time at these prices. But they are willing to sell some beans as they get through the harvest. On September 30th, USDA will come out with September 1 stocks. It's the final yield ending stocks for corn and beans. We don't expect much different numbers than what the USDA is using for carryout. And the wheat stocks is always something interesting because sometimes they'll estimate feed usage in that first quarter of the marketing year higher than the entire year. So from a general standpoint, I think what the market is looking for is the possibility that D's corn could be in a 340, 390 range. D's 21 corn 360 to 390. November beans 930 to 1010. And November beans 21 920 to 975. Historically, we make the lows when 50% of the crop is harvested here in the U.S. And we'll see just how much farmer selling there is. Also in the beans, the key will be is if China continues to buy beans. Yesterday was the first day in weeks in which there was no daily announcement of new sales. They got 29.5 million tons in the books, and somebody feels that they'll take 32 million tons from the U.S., so that means they're almost done unless there's a South American weather problem. And in the corn, we have a little over 12 million tons on the books. They may take 15. The USDA is using 7 U.S. exports to China. And again, they're not willing to change until they actually see the shipments. And in the wheat, maybe a very broad range, $5.80 to $5 to $5.80 in nearby Chicago. Again, we make our lows if there's concern about demand or if there's improved weather, especially in Russia. And we make our highs when it's dry, especially in Russia, or if it gets dry in the southern plains for our 2021 winter wheat crop. So again, we'll be watching money flow, outside influences, headlines, watching harvest yields and harvest sell pressure, September 30th report. We'll be watching any news about China buying, and we'll be watching South American weather. Again, pretty broad trading ranges now. Key, I think, is South American weather and China buying. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, please, treat people like you would like to be treated yourself.